That allows us to descend at a steeper angle for landing. This is the flap lever. There's 3 notches, 1, 2, and all the way down. When you lower the flaps, you have to lower the nose at the same time to maintain the airspeed that you have. If you don't, you'll slow up. So with your left hand, you're ready to push forward, and with your right hand, just lower the first third of the flaps. The moment you start moving the flap lever, with your left hand push forward, lowering the nose 2 inches lower. There'll be pressure on the controls. You'll have to roll the trim wheel up to relieve that pressure. So we'll do it together. All right, lower the flaps 1/3. Go ahead, 1/3. Just like that. Lower the nose. Look how much lower the nose is now. Now hold the controls like this. Roll the trim wheel up, feeling the pressure go away. Keeping the speed right where it was at 80. Look under the left wingtip, and whatever's under the left wingtip, turn to that point. Watching the nose, don't let it go up or down. Looking in the direction of the turn. And then relax your grip and see if the nose floats up or down. You're pretty good, aren't you? All right, so let's continue on around. This is the procedure we do to come in for a landing. So this is the first third of the flaps, but there's another third. See, it comes down to here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn a little bit more in this direction. And in a moment, we'll lower the next third. And as you do, as your right hand is pushing down for the next third, your left hand should push forward, lowering the nose another inch or 2 lower. Or roll the trim wheel up to relieve the new pressure. So we're going to do that. Down on the flaps, lower the nose. Roll the trim wheel up to relieve the new pressure. That's good. And then relax your grip and see if it where the nose. So relax your grip and see if the nose stays here. It's floating up a little bit. So roll the trim wheel up just a little bit more. That's good. So let's make a left turn right down that road. The road is our simulated runway. Relax your grip again. Let's see what the nose does. It's pretty good. We want a little bit higher, so I'll trim the wheel down just a little bit like that. So if the airplane is trimmed, you should be able to relax your grip and just monitor the controls with a light touch on the controls. So let's fly right down the highway. All right. Now, the next notch is all the way down. It's really the next half of the flaps, which is a lot more drag than before. So as you lower the rest of the flaps, you have to lower the nose this much more, quite a lot, and then roll the trim wheel left to relieve that pressure. So we're going to do that. All the way down on the flaps. Lower the nose 2 inches. Push forward with your left hand. Push down, down, down. Lower the nose more. Lower the nose, a little lower, a little lower. Hold it right there and roll the trim wheel up and feel the pressure go away. Then relax your grip and see if the nose will stay there. Perfect. So now we're coming in for a landing, but we're not going to land on this road. What we're going to do is, at full power, level out, begin to raise the flaps of the nose at the same time. As you raise the flaps, you need a lot of back pressure to offset the force of the nose coming down. So, carb heat all the way in on the carb heat. Full power, level out just above the ground. Don't let the nose come up any higher. Raise half the flaps, raise the nose, up on the nose, trim the wheel down to relieve the pressure, all the way up on the flaps now. And we just line up this bar with our takeoff position right there, and we're all set. And you need right rudder to offset the torque of the engine. Our airspeed to confirm our pitch, but in level flight, the vertical speed. And right where the nose now is what it should look like almost every time in level flight. Relax your grip and see if the nose stays right here. If we were out of trim, let me show you what that feels like. Notice the nose wants to come up, and you have to use forward pressure to hold it. So look at my hand. I'm holding the controls like this. I've got forward pressure. And I roll this wheel up, feeling the pressure go away until I can relax my grip and the nose stays right where it is. Okay? So let's do it. You do it. Now I'm going to put it out of trim. Use your left hand and hold it like this. Look at my hand. Hold the nose where you want it, right there. And hold it there while you're looking. Roll that trim wheel up to relieve the pressure. So hold the nose right where it is. A little lower in the nose. Keep rolling it up and feel the pressure go away. Where it was. A little bit higher. Right about there. Don't let the bank get any steeper than this. Let's continue our turn all the way back around to our long bridge. All the way back around till we're headed toward the bridge. Sound of the engine has gotten louder, we've gotten a little faster, the nose has dropped, so bring it up back to where it was, a little bit higher. Right about here, hold it here, and we'll wait and see what we get. There's a lag in the airspeed. Then level the wings and fly straight ahead. And then relax your grip on the controls, see if the nose stays right here. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to level out, make a descent and land at the airport. So to level out, lower the nose and pull the throttle out an inch. Go ahead and do that. Push forward with your left hand, lower the nose back to where it was in level flight. That's good on the throttle. A little lower the nose. Hold the nose here, like this, and roll the trim lap and feel the pressure go away. Then we'll cross-check the vertical speed. We're climbing a little bit, so look outside. Lower the nose again, a little bit lower. Hold it there, like this, and roll the trim up just a little bit until the pressure goes away. Notice the nose is floated up again. First push it back down, and then roll the trim up a little bit more, and then relax your grip, and let's see what the nose does. That's maybe a little bit over-corrected. There we go. All right, so now let's start a cruise descent. Carburetor heat all the way out. Power back to 2,000 RPM. The nose will want to drop and let it drop. Pull it out an inch at a time, 2 inches at a time, letting the nose drop. Just relax your grip so the nose drops as you reduce the power. Power back more to 2,000. A little bit more to 2,000.
Calm, visibility 10, ceiling 6,000, broken 7,500, broken.
Relax your grip again.
500, broken. Temperature 9 Celsius, 3.6, altimeter 2,996. Sandpoint Airport. Automated weather observation 0001 Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 1.
So there's our airport. And this runway, you can take off or land in either direction. We're headed south right now. And the runway has numbers on it indicating the magnetic heading. So landing this way is runway 19 to the south, 190 degrees. This is City Beach. And when we get up a beam of City Beach, we'll start a right turn back around toward the airport.
Did I raise the nose at all?
Well, we went likely at 100, so a little faster. Raise the nose just slightly. Hold it there and wait for the airspeed. We're going to continue our descent down to 3,000. We're at 3,500 now.
The raising the nose
Right.
slows it down?
Our pitch controls our airspeed.
Right.
So as you raise the nose, it slows it down. As you lower the nose, it speeds us up.
That makes sense.
All right, let's start a right turn. And we'll fly right down the creek. Watching the nose. Don't let it go up or down. Sandpoint traffic, A2 Echo, City Beach, runway 19er, Sandpoint. So come all the way back around, and we'll fly up our byway. That's a good reference point. So now we're where we want to be on the altitude, so push in the carburetor heat, bring the power back up to 2,000 RPM, 2,400 RPM, and let's head right toward the middle of the runway, right over here. So watch the nose, bring it down just a little bit, and you see we're climbing. Let's bank a little more to the right so we head toward the center of our runway. When we get closer, we'll turn to parallel it. Let's turn a little more to the right. And then continue our right turn all the way around so we're parallel to the runway, right up this highway. A little bit more, right down this highway. So we're parallel to the runway. Sandpoint traffic, A2 Echo, downwind, runway 19er. Okay, good. So just like we practiced over at the Colburn Culver Road, we're going to transition to approach configuration. Pull on the carburetor heat all the way out. Notice where the nose is. Don't let it drop. And we'll pull the throttle back to 1700 RPM. Just pull it out 3 inches right away. The nose will want to drop, don't let it. A little bit more on the power. A little bit more out, 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 out. That's good. Roll the trim wheel down a little bit to relieve the pressure. That's good. A little higher in the nose to slow to 80. A little higher in the nose. That's good. Lower the first third of the flaps, and as you do, push forward and lower the nose. Roll the trim wheel up now to relieve this pressure. Feel the pressure go away. Look under the left wingtip and turn to whatever points under the left wingtip. Watching the nose, don't let it go up or down. Looking in the direction of the turn, eventually for the runway. Back of the airspeed, we'd like to see the speed right at 70. All the way around so we're perpendicular to the runway. A little bit more. There you are, and level the wings. Lower the next third of the flaps, and as you do, lower the nose an inch. Push forward, lower the nose, hold the controls like this, and roll the trim wheel up to relieve this new pressure. That's good, Chloe. Relax your grip, and let's see what the nose does. Perfect. Imagine the extended center line of the runway coming out here. Let's make a left turn down that center line when we get to it. In your turn now, roll out right down the center line. Right down that center line. A little difficult today because of the rain. It obscures our vision. Good, very good. Now lower all the flaps, all the way down. And lower the nose 2 inches. Push forward, roll the trim wheel up to relieve this pressure. Feel the pressure go away. Relax your grip and see if the nose stays here. Looking for a speed of 70. That confirms our pitch. Our power controls our rate of descent. If you want to descend more slowly, we increase the power. If you want to descend more quickly, we reduce the power. And we'll make this landing together. Hold the throttle with your right hand. Now begin pulling the throttle out a little bit, an inch at a time. Now all the way out. Now we're just gliding.
All the way?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're just gliding. Yeah, we'll make the landing together. Just follow me through. I'm going to start leveling out above the runway. And as we get down close to the runway, I'll hold it off until we rotate on the lateral axis of the airplane, so we touch down with the nose wheel above the runway. And I'll wait till the nose wheel comes down and touches the runway before I relax the back pressure. And then raise the flaps, going to do that. All the way up. All the way. Push in the carburetor heat. Adjust the trim. And we'll just keep taxing. Pointy seagulls don't want to move today.